Hi, this is Peter Godinez, your ambassador with KDY TV with news, weather, and high school sports. And we're going to start this segment with a very special individual, and it's Larry Schuss. And he is going to talk to us about a very special event that's going to happen on September 14th of 2014, just for archive's sakes. But why don't you tell us, the Harbor Run 24, and the term is the Woody Cars. And if I can just put this up for a moment. But Larry, thank you for being on our show. But tell us about this real special event we have going on here.
Well, Woodies, of course, are just one type of modified early vehicle that we attract. And of course, it's pre-75 vehicles that are most generally brought up to today's standards. A lot of these cars have fuel injection, electronic ignition. They have fancy stereo systems in them, and of course a lot better finishing and interiors than what they originally came with, from the factory. We also have stockers that show up once in a while. We'll get stock Model Ts that are from, the 20s and that type of thing as well. But the reason why it's called the Harbor Run is it gives the people that own these cars, the participants, a chance to drive the car a long distance. A lot of times we get cars from Bakersfield. Last year I think we had one from Arizona. So they love the Oxnard Harbor, and of course the Channel Islands is really a beautiful area. So they come year after year to participate with us. But even that, we get different cars every year. It's surprising even to us, because and some of these fellows own more than one car, so they bring a different one each year.
It's amazing to clarify terminology in different niches. Stalkers. So this is people who have stock vehicles that are not actually enhanced into these. So we don't have anybody in stock in the area. I mean, we have to try to have a little bit of humor in this thing. And my executive producer going, oh, can't believe you said that.
We're all modified a little bit.
We start off stuff. Don't tell me this the little needle park show. So anyway. No, I think it's good. Now, do you welcome people who own 74 runabout Pintos in the 70s and things like that?
We sure do. We actually are wide open to just about any type of car that you want to bring down and display. We have trophies that we are about 25 different classes, and then we also have handmade trophies that we're known for at this particular car show, that the individual members spend a lot of time on making them, and they're really something to see, as a part of the show, just to go down and see the trophies. All of the money that we collect from the Harbor Run is all donated. We donate between $12,000 and $15,000 to local charities every year. Wow. And so we support Food Share and the Oxnard Boys and Girls Club. We have also the local police department's K-9 and the fire department. So we get a lot of different charities that we donate to, and these folks really do need private donations, and so we use our Harbor Run to raise funds for that.
No, thank you for sharing some of the people who are being the recipient of this thing. Now, I see food. I mean, that's always my favorite subject, but any special thing, I'm sure there'll be the typical tri-tip sandwiches and all that stuff, so I'm trying to allure the group with some of those delicacies. So do you have an idea who some of the vendors are?
We have special hot dogs that are made there, and like you said, tri-tip sandwiches and chili, and lots of different, of course, coffee vendors. But we have food trucks that are actually made for, these different types of events, and we weed them out. We bring the good ones in. The ones that don't go over so well, then of course they go by the wayside.
Oh, so competition. Why don't you share the website with us? And I don't know if you can see that, but why don't you go ahead and give it a shout?
VenturaVintageRods.org is our website, and you can get all of the information. You can also download, the forms. But we only charge $20 for the participants to go to this car show, and a lot of the car shows now are up over $50 for the individual participants to. But most of the money that we donate is, of course, from our raffle, and of course from our 50-50, and we also have money of course, that we get from the individuals that, that participate. But we also have sponsors, and our sponsors are really big for us because they're on the back here. And a lot of these fellows these are local companies, Superior Collision Sensor, D'Angelo's, of course, they're a supplier of automotive paint finishes. There's a lot of different
So
ones.
did some types of things then. Okay, well, again, the Ventura Vintage Rods and the Harbor Run, again, September 14th of this year at Channel Islands. Starts at 8, sounds like starting early, and goes at 2:30. The awards are at 2:30, and free to spectators. So Larry, thank you so much for sharing this good news where we can get close to 8,000 people into the city of Oxnard.
That's right, we'll have nearly 300 cars this year, so it'll be something really to see, and there's parking all over the place, so come on down and enjoy yourself.
Sounds fun.
All right.
Thank you, Larry. Peter Godinez, Ambassador, KDY TV, News and Sports and Weather. Thank you.